waiting to ult you on Cataclysm you off cooldowns.
I would have loved IG's draft if instead of Disruptor, they had maybe like an Abaddon or an Oracle, just like that extra layer of security for the Morphling in case he gets...
When you're playing with Magnus, you obviously don't go Battle Fury, right? I think Tread's Maelstrom...
You don't like extra cleave, Cinderin?
I think Tread's Mom Maelstrom is really good here. You want to compensate for the fact that your Invoker's playing Quas Wex, so his damage in Chrono is not going to be the best. So you kind of need to... You need to create your own destiny.
Uh-oh, super. In a lot of trouble here. LSA did connect, and yeah, he's resigned to his own death here. And they'll give it to Nico for first blood.
Despite that, Execration still in a decent position gold-wise. Obviously, they have the 2 kills. One of them being the first blood bottom that went, I believe.
Oh! Fly.
Close call.
Yeah,
raindrop.
Attribute shift is a lifesaver.
100% dead without the raindrop as well. He's playing on the edge. Yoe.
Yeah, Thunderstrike onto Yoe. One more right click will suffice, but Emo does not have vision right now. There's the tornado into the TP from BDZ, but back Emo goes with that Astral Step. Had another charge.
But the spear still tracks.
Okay.
It makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
Yes, that's physics. I mean, physics in Dota are obviously quite different than the real life Syndrome.
Yeah, the trees are infinitely high and Arena has no height.
Yoe comes in to the top lane now, rotation, so they're going to get a kill on Takaka.
Oh, that's a kill if that hits. And Void's damage is also more item-based, right? Like, Morph can actually do decent damage with just a waveform and an adaptive strike, even if you only have, like, treads and a Wraith Band or whatever. You contribute something. Void with no items is just, like, you're just there. So, I do like I do slightly better.
JT uses the first Mars Arena of the game. We'll find the tree, and the Rebuke is more than enough to take him out, but Palace trying to get some retribution as Yoe is TPing in to help get this trade, and with the Tornado, they should be able to ensure this kill. I would assume, but there's the glimpse. EMP, not even needed. So they do find the kill, and there's the first Chrono of the game. Do they have enough damage to follow this up, though? Yoe is in range to right-click, and yeah, with a couple bashes, Super not able to deny himself.
Bash is really good when it works every hit.
That's right.
And then you kill heroes.
I mean,
really
the percentages are only
like you
that
said,
low,
and the setup is reliant on items and levels. Whereas with Quas Wex, he can kind of make the moves himself for the team. If you try to imagine that TP top, like let's say he was in Exort there, I don't think those kills happen. Right? He needed to come in with a Tornado EMP for that team.
The smoke has broken. Oh, LSA is going to connect after the skewer comes through. We'll be able to find a Lina pretty easily as Fly pretty low HP, but there's the RP onto 2. Palace, of course, does not have Chronosphere. I don't know if they can take Fly out. And in fact, they're just going to have to run. Looking at for Emo, what kind of farming item is he going for?
I would reckon it is, let's see, it is going to be first item Diffusal. I mean, you can... It's a classic item against Morphling. You have him power, so you can kind of compensate for the lack of farming. I was still imagining he would go for the Maelstrom, but it's kind of funny how Execration is taking the different route, right? They're like, we have the big team fight and farming line. Great,
Chronosphere,
he's super
Morphling, LSA, more than enough. I mean, if they can find the avenue, they can do that every time.
Yeah. Come out of fog, get a Chrono out of nowhere. Very nice. But yeah, they're taking more of an active route with their Void. So maybe again, they have the logic that we're going to compensate for our lineup's weakness, where if we all play greedy, then nothing is going to happen. Great.
AT, yeah, Mars Arena did whiff, but the glimpse brings him right back in, and the Rebuke is enough. Going to be able to dodge that tree EMP. And has the haste. And of course, the Midas is in his inventory.
Are they trying this seriously? Okay. I thought he was going to try to RP from fog.
All right, skewering out. Bashes continue, but yeah, it feels like a very, very difficult kill. It did force out a TP as well, though.
Glimpse? No, not in range.
I have to simulate back to safety. He's just creating a lot of space with that haste rune now.
Yeah, this is a huge rotation from Execration. They've brought basically all their heroes bot, except Treant, who just respawned, so... They're looking for something big.
Static Storm. The kinetic field only connects on one, but this is the only hero that really matters. Yoe looks to be dead, but the egg does fall first into the RP, though. Remember, this is just a Midas. Emo, he's going to be taken out. That's a double kill for BDZ. Nice LSA. Going to continue on as Palace will be able to finish off the Disruptor in tow. So a 3-for-1. At least the Invoker got a little bit of XP for that Phoenix kill before he dropped.
Really crucial RP. They have to catch the Void Spirit there or they lose big time.
I'm keeping it friendly for the newbies.
That's good.
Okay. Well, I did say 10 minutes, which might be a little too early, actually.
It technically has not paid for itself there, so you're incorrect.
Yeah, true.
Purge would have given you the exact number of seconds, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, well.
All right, that's a dead Treant.
Yep. Mega dead. Emo ends up netting the kill for himself. JT, very little mana to speak of.
Well, this is a very good setup. They know there's no RP. Chrono is obviously available. All right, he's just in there.
Yep, Mars Arena comes up. We got two heroes stuck inside the kinetic field static storm combination, and Execration just getting dominated. Despite Emo going for a Midas, he is still fighting and doing just fine. They're going to be able to clean up even more, so 4 dead
and
overall.
reaction just isn't available. No RP, they just take advantage
The fact
of
that he's, I mean, he's doing exactly what you said you hated. He's fighting with a Midas brown boots. What are your thoughts on that? As long as it works, it's fine. Oh, speaking of which, it looks like he's getting saved here by the Phoenix for now. Is it going to turn this around on Apollo? So
he's fine.
Time walks all that damage out. Glimpse is there as well. He's in a bit of trouble here. Firefly jumped in, but that's the overgrowth. Palos continue to try to walk this off, but there's a skewer into the RP, onto 2. Palos gets stunned by the Aether Remnant. There's still no kills on this side. Finally, Phoenix dies. Now Emo, looks like the adaptive strike is going to set things up here, as Nico will be the next on the list. So it's a 1-for-1 to start things out. JT takes the Laguna Blade to the face, but just shrugs it off. And somehow only 2 die. We didn't even talk about the level discrepancy. What level is Emo right now with that Midas? Because that's also going to pay off.
I think he's sitting on level 13 and a half.
3 level advantage. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Up, glimpse back after the skewer as Nico actually makes his way out of the kinetic field, but looks like he'll take a tumble here. I'm not sure if I've seen Lina, but it feels like the Fiery Soul, after using the spells, could have decent synergy.
You need to remain Lina to have the Fiery Soul.
Oh, it doesn't?
I think so. I don't think.
Really?
I don't think they carry over. I could be wrong on that.
Kaka's going to be caught off. Oh, Static Storm is there, and the egg will be used in addition. So it's going to stun up Nico. No, he's going to just skewer out. So, I mean, that's a decent ultimate.
This has to be go time for Execration. That's 2 ults down.
That's 2 big ults down right now.
You need to go. Yeah, I like this. Just go on. Go up there. Kaka has no dive.
Yep, time dilation is there. There's a Chronosphere onto 2. He's attacking extremely slow thanks to that Fire Spirit, but he's going to be able to take out the Phoenix regardless. He's going to buy back into the game immediately. That Super just getting right-clicked down by Palos, who pops that BKB. And in the meantime, BDZ does get off his Laguna Blade. Flyfly getting extremely low, but will live through the engagement here. Gets LSA'd again into the RP, into the Skewer, into the Mars Arena as well. But it looks like Execration are just falling apart. Invoker and Treant die. It cost a buyback from IG, but as long as you don't get team wiped into a Roche, that's kind of the big turning point. It's going to chase down BDZ now. And can he Roche now?
All resources right now to be able to pull that off, but yeah, that looked pretty promising for Execration. It was a good chrono. I don't know if you really don't want to BKB there as Palos, right? To get off the Fire Spirit, like the attack speed slow is just a big problem. Okay, that is
just trading spells here. Emo takes off the time dilation.
He's actually in trouble.
I'm not sure if he has any spells to use, and yeah,
nice catch.
Down he goes.
Bonus kill.
And JT, I mean, that's
that
a save your friend right there. If nothing else, maybe. Tough to say, though. I mean, this rush is not super fast, so you still have a decent... I mean, 26 seconds, can they kill it?
Fire Spirits are really good here.
Yeah, no, there's the Alacrity finally. This will speed things up a bit.
Found the Skewer.
Oh my.
Nobody.
All right, Kaka just explodes, and I think that will make the decision for Emo a little bit easier. I mean, only 10 seconds left, but...
That's Roche.
Execration, first Roshan. Oh, I forgot that high fives are back in the game. Oh, praise Gaben. Should just get this for free, so IG does not want to fight. Palos does have the Scotty now, so...
Are they going to force high ground here?
I mean, if they win a big team fight in IG's base, then they could potentially just get a couple racks here. I mean, they can't get bottom without that tier 2, but this is already half HP. There's the Skewer, or the Spear, I should say, into the tower. They're going to take out this Aegis. Absolutely. He tries to get off the time walk, but a little miscommunication there from Execration. No save coming, and there's a Static Storm into the kinetic field. He gets empowered as if that's going to do anything for him. Pops the BKB. Chronosphere onto 3. Sunstrike to fall. They take out the Disruptor immediately. There's a huge RP onto 2. Skewer back in. Morphling's dead. Buys back into the game. And there's the Mars Arena to keep everybody in tow. JT trying to kite his way. Drops very awkwardly there, as Execration is winning this fight big time. Buyback on the Morphling though, so Execration needs to be very careful. Invoker finally dies. And again, this Alacrity onto Palos is doing absolute work. Flyfly, yep, starting to attribute shift a little bit. Gets the Yules off. There's the Skewer again. This will be a dieback onto Super. Goes down very easily, and the right click to commence. Flyfly has to go Scepter himself. And the chase continues. They're just killing heroes one by one with very little retribution to follow. Emo finally getting a return kill. He's just going to get skewered again. I believe that Magnus has that skewer talent. He feels like he's skewering every 10 seconds.
Is under attack.
Be shocked if he doesn't have that 15 talent.
Nico.
That is correct. And Emo now level 20, went for Boots of Trust, so even more like kind of greedy items, feels like.
He is really... He's making it as mechanical heavy on himself as possible. They do get a kill here.
My. Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, Nico has been setting up every fight, it feels like, for Execration. We'll see if they try to back off here, and it looks like they'll be successful, so it won't need to buy back for some.
But he's not going Ags, is he?
No.
No.
So it has to be an enemy.
Yeah, so he's just going to turn into Void as usual, I think.
Yeah. All right, Kaka. He's going to use off the time dilation, and...
Missed it. Oh, that was really poorly timed. He's still going to die, though.
He's definitely dead. That was an interesting death animation. So for those that don't know,
I'm so mean today.
It gives you 400 extra range on your time walk, and then it gives you this little ability to time walk backwards for a second and a half after time walking originally. But you do not get any procs from your Ags if you were to get it, and you do not get any HP manipulation.
Right.
So it feels like a really weird shard, and I'm
Kaka.
Jump in here. You get silenced thanks to that Ags from Emos. There's the Mars ult onto 3 heroes, but very little follow-up. They're going to focus on the egg, and they will get it successfully. Paulus pops that BKB to help him out there. His buyback now into the Phoenix, of course, with no egg to work with. Looks like Execration's going to back as a Treant buys back now. As Laguna Blade applied to Super, he'll die awkwardly to the minions from Mr. Invoker himself. Oh, Paulus with the Chronosphere. It's only onto 1, but it's a Morphling. It's the only hero that matters, and that is dead Morphling, thanks to the Cataclysm to follow up. No buyback. 5 versus 3. Emo looks to be next on the list. If they can get this, they can potentially get multiple racks, and they will do so. Beautiful layering. He does have buyback on Emo, but he can't really do anything by himself.
Big, actually.
Yep, there is a wave top, though.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time to connect, though. This is going to buy them some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Void Spirit is going to buy back and try to cut it. So now the challenge here is to try to catch this Void when he tries to kill the wave. If they have any sort of Yule's perfect timing stun coming in, or a good tornado catch, or that.
RP, this will be a dieback into the LSA as well, but the glimpse will get Void the hell out of there. But there's the Mars ult on top of this. Emo pops the Dissimulate, still inside the Mars ult. Astral steps to the side here, but not able to really do much with it. JT getting chased now by Paulus, and they do find the die or the kill onto Emo. So that is a dieback, and that probably will be GG. And Execration, it feels like the last 10 minutes they just turned it on and boom.
Yeah.
They just win the game.
Remember at the start of the game when I said BSJ is just so right? They're gonna
Yeah, you were complimenting him and other streamers,
yeah,
I believe.
I was like, BSJ, he knows what's up. He knows this big team fight combo is gonna win. In all fairness, though, I feel like we really saw both the weakness and